The Galactic Council had long prided itself on knowing everything worth knowing. Every weapon, every tactic, every advancement across the spiral arms was catalogued, studied, and regulated. The Council maintained balance, ensuring no species grew too strong. When humanity arrived, the Council placed them in the category of minor worlders. Too young, too fragile, too inexperienced. Humans had claws and teeth, yes, but compared to plasma lances, antimatter torpedoes, and psionic shielding, they were little more than children with sharp sticks. Or so the Council thought. Reports trickled in at first, strange weapons mounted on human warships. Slender cannons with immense power draw. Spinal mounts that stretched the length of entire cruisers. Weapons that fired not beams of light, but chunks of metal. Obsolete technology, sneered High Lord Zernak of the Zal Dominion. Projectiles cannot compete with plasma or antimatter. They are slow, primitive. Other voices agreed. The Council ignored the warnings. Until the first battle. It was a minor border skirmish. Krell raiders ambushing a human convoy. The raiders expected easy prey. Instead, they watched in horror as a Terran frigate turned its massive cannon toward them. A single tungsten slug was launched down a magnetic barrel at a fraction of light speed. No energy signature, no glowing plasma, no shields could react in time. The slug tore through the Krell flagship, punching a hole straight through the armored hull, slicing through multiple decks, and exiting out the other side. The ship detonated seconds later, its core ruptured. The raiders fled. Few survived to tell the tale. The Council dismissed it. A lucky shot. An outlier, they declared. But humans kept firing. In every engagement, the results were the same. Human railguns struck at ranges thought impossible, bypassing energy defenses designed for beams, not solid matter. Kinetic slugs ripped through shield harmonics, shattered armor, and obliterated engines in a single shot. Plasma bolts dissipated across human hull plating, while railgun fire turned enemy cruisers into drifting wrecks. The Council convened emergency meetings, each more panicked than the last. "This is destabilizing," cried the Chancellor of the ALVAR. "These weapons are barbaric." But humanity did not care for labels. They cared only for survival. Admiral Reyes of the United Terran Navy stood before her officers in the command deck of the TSV Dauntless. "The galaxy thinks we're reckless for using railguns. Let them think it. They can mock us all they want, until our slugs tear through their fleets." Her words rang true in battle after battle. The Karthak Confederacy deployed their dreadnoughts, massive ships thought invincible. A single Terran railgun barrage reduced one to molten fragments in under 3 minutes. The Varl Syndicate unleashed swarms of attack craft, only to watch them shredded mid-flight by rapid-fire rail turrets. The once proud Council fleets found themselves bleeding ships faster than they could regroup. Panic spread through the galaxy. Entire civilizations realized, too late, that their defenses were designed for the wrong war. Shields calibrated for plasma beams meant nothing against dense slugs traveling at Mach 20. Armor plating melted under the friction of impact. And worst of all, the humans could manufacture ammunition with terrifying ease. While other species rationed antimatter or rare crystals, humans simply mined asteroids and refined metal. Every rock in space was potential ammunition. By the time the Council fully grasped the scale of the threat, humanity's fleets had already pushed into enemy space. Worlds fell one by one, not to occupation, but to deterrence. Entire navies surrendered rather than face railgun fire. Finally, the Council demanded an audience with Earth's leaders. The chamber was silent as Ambassador Corrin, trembling, addressed the human delegation. "These railguns, you destabilize galactic peace. Why would you wield such reckless weapons?" The Terran envoy, a calm man with steel-gray eyes, answered simply, "You called us primitive when we built them. You laughed when we tested them. You ignored every warning when we fielded them. Now you call them dangerous. You are right. They are." He leaned forward. "And if you ever think to attack humanity again, you'll see just how dangerous they can be." No one spoke after that. For the first time in centuries, the Galactic Council was silent. Not out of diplomacy, but out of fear. Humanity had not just introduced a new weapon. They had changed war itself, and the galaxy would never be the same.